Alright, here we go. Basically, I play a Feral Druid in WoW, and I know how complicated the rotation can be, and how complicated the spec can be. So what I decided to do is I would put a video up about how I play my Druid. I do consider myself one of the better Druids on my server as far as allies go. I don't know Horde because I don't play Horde. Anyway, I can constantly stay towards the top of the meters with my pretty poor gear. I'm actually lacking a lot of armor pen right now, mainly because my ups haven't been dropping for me. I need my sanctified tier gear, and for some reason, my guild is having issues with attendance. Besides all that, forget all that. Anyway, the point is, I've been playing my Druid. This is my first tune that I've ever played, and I've been playing it consistently for a good couple years. I've had time to perfect my craft. Anywho, stay tuned, watch the video, or watch the part after this, and it'll explain what I do. If you have any questions, I'll ask you again most likely. Leave a comment or video response, and I will hit you back up with the answers if I can. Alright, here we go. I'll start with a fight with Fairy Fire really early. You want to do that while you're running to the boss, that way you don't waste any time in your rotation casting Fairy Fire. So anyway, what I like to do is I start off with a Rake and Mangle first. I do Rake first because the initial Rake hit does not affect any by the Mangle debuff on the boss. So you do Rake Mangle to get your first couple combo points. This is what I do anyway. You do Rake Mangle to get your first couple combo points. Then with those 2 to 4 combo points, you're going to apply Savage Roar, which will increase your damage by 30%. Right after I do that, I like to pop Tiger's Fury and Berserk. I spam Shred until I get my 5 combo points for a Rip. Once I have those 5 combo points Rip, I try to get 5 more combo points to throw in a Ferocious Bite or 2 before I have to reapply Savage Roar or Rip. What I like to reapply first is Savage Roar, mainly because I like to desynchronize the downtime for Savage Roar and Rip, because if they ever have the same downtime, or if they have the point where they're both going to fall off at the same time, it's really hard to put them both back up without letting one of them drop off. So if their timers are on different levels, it's a lot easier to reapply them both without having them fall off at the same time. Because when they do fall off, you're losing a lot of DPS. You're probably going to lose about a K or so, K to a K and a half of DPS of letting them fall off for less than, if they're fall off for even a second, you could probably lose about a K DPS. It's really going to throw off your rotation. So anyway, moving on, the add-ons I'm using right now are Bad Kitty, Feral by Night, and Button Timers. Button Timers is an add-on that I'm really enjoying right now, mainly because it has these blue bars. Those blue bars show the amount of how long the debuff sits on the boss. So as long as all those blue bars are up, the ones for Savage Roar, Fairy Fire, Rake, Rip, and Mangle, as long as those blue bars are always there, I know I'm doing nothing wrong. Towards the middle, to the left side of my cat, you're gonna see Bad Kitty. Those little buttons right there with the little timers on there. Let me know if nothing's ever there, then I'm doing my rotation right. Right now, you can see I need a Shred 3 times to increase my Rip duration, and it shows I need 1 more Shred in. Right now, it's showing me Savage Roar is about to fall off, and it's showing me Tiger's Fury is about to come up, and then I need to Rake. Basically, if there's none of those showing, I'm doing my rotation perfectly. Anywho, and it also procs when you have clear cast, you can show it right there in the middle of your screen. It's telling you to use it. Use your Shred. Do that. Okay. The other one I'm using is it's Feral by Night, and that's at the bottom below the boss bar. I actually moved it to underneath my cat just recently. But anyway, it also shows the duration of my my debuffs and stuff on the boss. On top of that, it also shows the procs that I have and how long they're gonna last, and how long before they're off cooldown, off their internal cooldown. I also have another add-on called Sexy Cooldown, which you can't see on my screen, but it is to the right side, the far right side, and it basically shows me when my trinkets and stuff are off their internal cooldown. Most of the trinkets have a 40-second internal cooldown, so it shows you when they're once they proc. It shows you the time frame before they will be able to proc again, which that's really useful. let you know when to stack your haste pots and things like that. Okay, so that's basically it, guys. Have any questions, please leave a comment below. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later. Take it easy. Alright, guys, so here's my damage. Alright, the red area is going to be my melee. I ended up getting 156 crits for my melee, 71 glancings, 32 hits, and 3 dodges. I don't know why he dodged. I'm hit capped. He shouldn't have dodged. Anywho, so that totaled up for 27.9% of my damage. The rip is the green. That totaled for 27.3% of my damage. For the rips, I had 76 crits and 28 on just normal ticks. My rips normally tick for about 4.5k. I was on average. Shred would be the blue area. That was for 27.2% of my damage. 34 crits, 10 normal hits, no glances, no dodges, anything like that. My average damage from my shreds was 9.7k. My max was 12.1k. Okay, and for the rake, the dots, the average rake dot was 2.1k. And ferocious bites, I only got 4 off in this fight, which is kind of sad. So, but it totaled up about 4% of my damage. So that's 4% of my damage from 4 ferocious bites. So just think about it. Anyway, both rake and mangle were only 1.8% of my damage each. So they really didn't do that much. I had 25 rakes, had 4 mangles, 1 mangle for each minute of the fight. You should have no more than that. Anyway, have any questions, guys, just leave a comment below or send me a video response. Anyway, comment, rate, subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later. Good luck with the DPS Feral Druid.